Hello, my name is Perseus Tong, and welcome to a tutorial on how to make a lightsaber bow. Alright, let's begin. If you are doing the John Williams concert, then you should have in front of you your lightsaber bow kit. Start by removing all the components from your bag. You should have an 8-inch zip tie, which will only be used for the battery wristband. Do not use this for securing your bow. You should have an LED strip that's either red if you're first violin, blue if you're second violin, and green if you are viola or cello. Then you should have 3 velcro strips, which will be used for the battery wristband. The last things in your bag should be 2 4-inch zip ties. You will only need 2 of these for your bow, even if you are using a wooden one. I'll let you know why in a bit. If you don't have these yet, there is no need to worry. You can still complete the battery wristband. If you don't have a 9-volt battery, then pause this video right now and go out and get one. I will wait for you. Assuming that you have your 9-volt battery, get out your 8-inch zip tie and secure it down the middle of the battery, making sure that the mouth of the zip tie ends up near the back of the battery. Once in place, make sure to pull it as tight as you can to secure it properly. Now get a pair of clippers or scissors to cut off the loose end of the zip tie. Take out your 3 velcro strips. Use 2 of them to start making the wristband. Overlap the wristbands by halfway for medium to large wrists. For small wrists, overlap them half to 3/4 of the way. Make sure when overlapping the strips, the wide notch is on one end and the skinny part is on the opposite end. I actually do this incorrectly in the video. Thread the strip in between the zip tie and the battery to create something that resembles a watch. You want to thread the strip through the side of the battery so the mouth of the zip tie does not come in contact with your wrist when worn. With your third strip, thread the strip through the opposite side until the middle of the strip lines up with the battery. Then secure the battery by running your fingers down the sides to wrap it. Finish it off by lining both ends of the strip with the one below. I highly recommend that you place the battery at the bottom of your wrist, so that you can thread the wire connection through your fingers. This also makes it harder for the audience to notice the battery. This part becomes a little more difficult when the Velcro strips are factored in. Usually, with a traditional watch, a band easily loops into the other end to secure it on your wrist. This is the same concept, but it requires a little more practice. Give or take a couple times taking it off and putting it on. Once you thread the skinny end through, an interesting technique that helped me was to grab and pull the strip with my middle finger and thumb. I did this while holding up the connecting end with my left hand so that it limits the amount of contact with the strip that is being pulled through the opening. Make sure you make it tight enough so it doesn't move around when you shake it, and loose enough where you don't feel like you're preparing for an amputation. Now this is the section where I explain something very, very important. For those of you that have heard me say that wooden bows require a different method of attachment, I will tell you right now that I was wrong. I was wrong because the attachment method with 4 zip ties and covered up adhesive does not work. It simply comes with too many drawbacks. Now, if you are worried about the adhesive damaging the wood, it won't if you remove the LED strip slowly and carefully. Everything that is being done to the fiberglass bow can be done to any wooden bow. When removing the 3M paper on the LED strip, be careful not to take off the adhesive along with it. Position the wire end of the LED strip like so. Make sure that the white wire connection is stretching over the metal coil by about ½ inch. This should guarantee enough cable length when the full connection to the battery is complete. Carefully press it into position as you go. Make sure that the strip is as straight as possible. Having parts of the strip slanted in different directions weakens the adhesive. The rest of this part is pretty self-explanatory, but make sure to take your time. When you eventually remove the LED strip entirely, there will be some leftover adhesive residue. This will come off easily with a damp cloth. The last crucial step is to use the 2 4-inch zip ties to secure the ends of the bow. Use one tie to directly secure the white end of the strip. Make sure to choose the correct spot and zip it slowly to avoid mistakes. If the zip tie is all the way tightened, try to avoid moving it side to side, as this may likely damage the LEDs. Once the frog is secure, place another zip tie near the tip, preferably between 2 LEDs and where no metal is present. Simply cut the loose ends of the zip ties. Connect it to the battery, and now you are ready to battle against all odds. That's it for this tutorial. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you thought it sucked. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.